like my family here, get to see them afterwards. So nobody want to mess up in front of their family, especially not
Well, there's always one family member that's significantly louder than the rest, and you can still hear them
my
over your
mom.
mom.
My mom. It's been the
What
same
what's
way.
the go-to line from her?
My freshman year here, it was, "Why my son ain't in? Put my son in."
You're at Texas State, Chris Don Jr., CD is what everyone calls you. Now, the first question I gotta ask you, because Coach Kinney, we just had him here, he said you're like the mayor of Mesquite. Is that true? And how did you become the mayor of Mesquite, Texas?
That is very true. But I became the mayor in Mesquite just because I was good at football. I was a good kid, know everyone, talked to everyone, and made that like I had on the first game of the season, my senior year, I had 5 touchdowns in the first game, and we won the overtime. And like ever since then, like they started calling me the mayor, and everybody just was talking to me. So I just feel like that's one of them things, like growing up in Mesquite too. So like back in 7th grade, 8th grade, like all that time you get going around, staying around Mesquite and everybody knowing you and you just growing up and becoming the person that you are. So it's just like I feel like that's how I became the mayor of Mesquite.
So Horn High School, right? Like, so what
Well,
was the experience like there? And obviously you had a lot of success, but coming through it from freshman year to senior year, what was that like, that process?
at first, I'm not gonna lie, it started off rough. Like my first 3 years there, we didn't win. Like we was like 3-7 or whatever. But like coming in out my freshman year, I played running back, and then like cause our running back had got hurt, I was just slotted first. And then after that, like after the freshman year, I played running back the whole freshman year. So then my sophomore year, a couple guys leave or whatever, and then Coach Willow walk up to me and he say, "Hey man, you're gonna be starting at X receiver." He was like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Let's do it." Like I play football, I'm ready, of course. So then then Coach Allen came like my senior year, and when that came, like that's when like it started being more fun. We got on the winning side, and I just feel like him coming, like Coach Allen coming and installing the things that he did with us and all the tough workouts we did just made it better for me coming here, cause like them like stuff we was doing, like it was tough. So I feel like that helped me get ready to come into college.
And I'm going to say this on the record. I'm not even going to say your listed height because I believe you're taller than that. But X receiver, for those who don't know, generally the outside receiver, right?
Right,
And then opposite of trips, correct?
right.
So generally it's the taller, bigger, go get ball guy, right?
Yeah,
You're
like
on the shorter side.
right.
So speak to what it's like to be not the stereotypical, height, weight dimension for that position and still succeeding.
I feel like since like I don't have the height or whatever, but I have speed and speed kills. So like I just feel like I'm strong, I'm fast, like I can do a lot of things that the taller guys can do. I can run and stop quick. So like I feel like that's one of the things that I have like that's good for me on the outside. And then also it's just like knowledge and knowing like being in this system and being what we doing with this offense, like it just helped me out too. So I just feel like them guys are doing a good job up there calling plays too.
And I'll let you brag about yourself a little bit because you were a basketball guy too, correct?
Yeah,
So even though some of the guys are taller, the vert is there for you, right?
right.
Do you have a PR for the vert yet?
40.4.
40.4. So
Yeah.
you're dunking a basketball comfortably.
Yeah. I can definitely get done. I got
Best did you
videos.
ever in-game dunk in high school?
No,
Sorry,
man.
sorry, I don't know if that's a sore
No, no,
subject.
no, no. Imma be honest, like, I was a basketball guy, but I was more on the defensive end of basketball because I wasn't very tall, so I couldn't do
Right.
much in the paint or I mean, I was if I'm open, I'll shoot, but I was more like, go get whoever got the ball, I'm pressing them full court, but I didn't start. I didn't start. I was like a 6 man, but I was grateful, like, I was still getting in and, like, I used to, like, work out every day for basketball, like, I wanted to really play basketball, but I was 5'8", 5'7", whatever they called me, and it just like it just ain't work out for me.
We'll call it like we'll go backwards. We'll say like 6 minus like 4. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
okay,
you still get the 6 in there.
okay.
At what point did you realize football was gonna be the move and not basketball? Like, when
Oh
did that
no,
happen?
I been knew I was going to play football. Like I started playing football when I was 4, but like I like basketball too. Like it was just fun. Like
Yeah.
shooting hoops and guarding people. Like I like playing defense too. So like but for answer your question, when I got to high school, I knew basketball was over with. Like I seen all them other guys in there like 6'4", 6'5". I'm like, yeah, I'm still hoop for the fun of it, but it's just like I just knew I need to take football serious and work out on football more. So that was just one of them things I did and just start doing football way more and just going every day, working out. But yeah.
And football wise, like, so a lot of kids are in your position. So I'm going to ask you to give some advice to some high school
Mhm.
kids who may not be the right size, weight, whatever it may be, but still find a way to stand out. What did you have to do in order to make yourself stand out? Because if you just look at the sheet of paper, right, it goes in the trash. But there's something on the film that you showed. Maybe it's your personality that helped you out. And again, being the mayor, right? And coach said you go to your high school. Every single person on campus knew who you were and had
Right.
great things to say about you. So what was it that you did to make yourself stand out?
Well, starting off after, like, when Coach really told me that I would be playing, like, starting at the outside receiver, like, ever since that day, like, I was texting the quarterbacks, like, "Yo, I'm trying to work out today. Like, I wanna work on my routes," and it started there, and then after that, like, to give some advice to you guys, like, I would say just focus on developing yourself and not focus on what anybody else is doing. Worry about your own lane because that's what works best for you. Everybody have their own different paths, so you're not going to have the same path as someone else anyway. So like, even like, let's say like a 6'4" guy, I'm 5'7", like I can watch a 6'4" guy, but I'm not doing the things that the 6'4" receiver is doing. So like I'm comparing myself to him. It's like, what's the point of that? So like my whole logic of that was just focus on me, put God first, worry about my family, and then the rest of it just fell in line.
That's awesome. And then coming out, I mean, I think there was a little bit potentially Arkansas State. You end up here. So
Yeah,
what was I don't want to ask any personal questions, too personal, but
yeah.
what was the whole process of getting from high school to here?
All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I was committed to Arkansas State like my whole senior year, and then like signing day came around. Coach Kenny got the Texas State job. I want to say it was his birthday. I think on
Okay.
his birthday. And then he was already trying to get me to come to UIW, but I'm like, like,
FBS.
I like Arkansas
Yeah.
State. Like, then he got Texas State. I'm like, right down the road. It's close to the family. The family can be able to come. And Arkansas was like a 5 hour, 6 hour drive from Mesquite. So I'm like, I don't really know about that. So then like he kept calling me, and what I'm saying, we kept getting on the phone, making things happen. And I came down here, seen the place, and he was telling me what it could be like in the next around this time now, and you get to seeing it, and like it actually did come. So like I feel like Coach Kenny just ain't give up on me, and he wanted me. So I felt the like that he wanted me. Like I could tell, I could sense that he wanted me more than Arkansas State did, essentially. So I just was like, I think Texas State the move. I talked with my family. They liked Coach Kenny. I like Coach Kenny personally. So he's from Mesquite too. So it was just a no-brainer decision for me, honestly. So
And I hear a lot of kids say that too. Like there's obviously some schools that maybe have, bigger names or whatever, but
mhm,
you're going there to be just sort of an extra name. But going to a school that wants you
right,
specifically, like how important is that for kids going through that process to make sure like, yeah, it may not be the name that you're looking for, but like they're gonna let you play
right.
and you're gonna be
Yeah.
able to shine.
I feel like going where you're wanted is better than going where you want to go, just because like people chase money or people chase this. Like if you're a good player and like the coaches, like you can tell the coach is messing with you, you will get that.
If somebody's vouching for you in the building, it helps you out.
Right.
Versus if you go to another school where there's
Yeah.
five of you, essentially, they just sort of let you
Yeah.
kind of beat each other up until one of
But
you.
the only reason I say, like, I don't really know because, like, I only went to one school coming out. So,
Right.
like, I don't know, like, the whole transfer process or doing that stuff. I just knew that Coach Kenny was calling me every day and showing that he wanted me. So, like, I can't really tell other people, like, how to they know that
Live.
the coaches want them, but, like, you guys will be able to tell, like, if the coach really, what I'm saying, wants you or not.
And then his offense specifically, what about it do you think works so well with you?
It's the same offense I ran in high school.
Okay.
So, like, a lot of the, option routes and a lot of the things in our offense we did in high school. So, it was from I'm familiar with it. So, like, in high school, I played outside. So, when I got here, like, I'm looking at the plays, it's like the same options, same plays, minus a few, you know what I'm saying? So, I already knew a lot of the things here. So, that helped me out a lot.
And coach says now you're in the stage of your high or college career, excuse me, where now you're the leader, whereas before you were still learning things, picking
Mhm.
it up, and now you've crossed that barrier into now you're one of the veteran guys. So
Right.
did you feel that in yourself last year too? Like going from being like the wide-eyed freshman, sophomore, and now you're the guy everyone's asking questions now.
Like my freshman year, like I could tell, like you could feel it out. But then like my sophomore year came around, and I start feeling like more like I could be more vocal, be more of a leader, and I just feel like the other guys like watching behind, like the younger guys, like this look up to the things that we do outside. Like let's say we're at practice or whatever, I catch like we route on air, I catch a pass, I'm taking it to the end zone, then you'll see the next two behind me do that. So like that's just a good thing that I like to do. So like I'm glad that. my role has picked up, and I get to help the younger guys out and like mentor them through this, and yeah, be in that corner.
And you mentioned the catch a ball, run to the end zone. I feel like a lot of high school kids, they just catch it and stuff.
Right,
They don't
yeah,
want to do the extra.
yeah,
Can you please advocate for the extra hustle? As a,
yeah,
have you, can you think of one specific play maybe where you thought, okay, I'm gonna catch it, and like all of a sudden you just take off and there's nobody there? You know what I mean? Like that that
yeah.
that one rep.
I can take it back to UTSA game. UTSA game, I caught like a 5-yard hitch, and like I just caught the ball and I ran to the end zone. But like that stuff I do like when I practice. So like every time we practice, every route's on air. Like you can cut the film on. Like every time I catch a pass, I'm taking it to the end zone or I'm running full speed through 2, 3 lines, like just to keep that acceleration going, keep the practice going. So like in game is normal. You catch a ball and you just go. So you won't have to like try to turn it on. Like you doing it every day. So it just automatically clicks.
And those are little things coaches love too, right? And
Yeah,
I feel like again, going back to the whole maybe not fitting the right mold, like did you feel coming out like you didn't have a room for error? Like everything had to be perfect because you're already fighting that uphill battle.
right. So yeah, like coming like when you coming in, it's like, all right, I don't want to mess up. Like you too much in your head, you thinking too much. But like as you get older, like they say, like the game slows down, and like it definitely slows down. Like once you're in it and you like, okay, like this is that. Like, cause when I ain't gonna lie, when I got to college, I had to learn coverages, had to learn some more plays. Like I knew like some of the similarities, but like you still gotta learn a lot of plays. So I just feel like you gotta take that extra time too to like study plays. You gotta take the extra time to do the little things too to help you get on the field.
And part of it too, from from talking to a lot of people who've gone through 4 years of college, like first year is like I got to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Second year is like, wait, what's the guy next to me doing? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then third year is like I understand the whole
Whole
scheme.
picture.
Have you gotten to that point yet?
Yeah. I think I got to that point last year, really, like towards like around like November, September, like I was already October, like I was already like I could be like I feel like I could be in like most of the game. I feel like I knew it that good. Like I feel like I was that comfortable to be in. So I just feel like everybody grows at a different pace though in college though. So like some people develop faster than other guys, and that's just part of it. And I feel like I'm one of them guys that just develop fast. Like, but coming in, like I already felt like I could play coming in, but like I knew I was in my head too much, and I was thinking too much about just the little things, like where to line up. I know where to line up, but I'm asking myself like, where do I line up at? Like, it's twins right, bro. Go to the right. But as a freshman, like everybody outside, there's so much chaos going on. You just got to press them. I get lost, but now it slows down. Like you just like I don't even hear anything out there no more. It's just like get the signal, got to play, time to play. So I just feel like as you get older and as you keep growing, it slows down.
That I know I can play moment. Did it happen in practice? Did it happen maybe first rep in an actual game? Like when did you feel like okay, I got this?
I got in my freshman year. In my freshman year, I know I had that when we played Arkansas State. I got in, I had like 6 catches for like I want to say like 50 yards, but that's when I knew I knew I could do this because like TJ Finley was kept coming to me. I was catching it, and then not to mention I caught like a drag and I got smoked, but I got smoked.
But you need that first one, right?
Yeah, it woke me up for sure.
I'm alive. Like
Yeah,
all my body parts
yeah,
are good. Like
I got up. I got up. I celebrated still after the catch, so it's like I got the first down too. So I'm like, yeah. But that hit there definitely woke me up and brought me to college. Like,
yeah, and I don't remember if it was your freshman year or potentially maybe the year before. It would have had to be right around there. So with the transfer portal thing, it's sort of common now. But to the beginning of your Texas State career, it was like every player was a transfer except for like you, essentially, right? Wasn't it? Your
yeah,
freshman class was super small. So what was that
yeah.
experience like?
It was like 9 freshmen, I wanna say, like,
Yeah.
that was, like, on like, scholarship and with us. So, I would say, like, that experience there was, like it was good for me because I was a young guy, and then you got, like, guys like Joey Hobert, Ashton Hawkins, Cole Wilson that just show you a great example of what to do. So, I just feel like, basically, like, what I'm doing now, that's what they were doing for me on some stuff. So, like, it's really good and helpful to have all them guys around and a lot of people coming from different places too. So you see how they done things before. And so I think that's just good. But it was pretty rough though for me personally though, because I'm
But
like
do you think it almost helped you get playing time early? Because there wasn't a guy who had been there for 3 years waiting for you know what I mean? Like
right.
everybody's in the same bin basically.
Yeah, I do feel like it did help me get playing time early. And then I feel like what also helped me get playing time early too is like I used to work hard. Like I go every day. Like I work out every single day. Like it was a period of time like I was working out like I go work out at like 12 o'clock noon. I go back at 6, but like that's just something like within myself that I was battling, and I'm like, I got to get on the field. I got to play this year. So like that was one of them things that was just happening for me too. So like I'm grateful for the opportunities I did get my freshman year to get in though, because I was on special teams too. I got some special team experience, and that's pretty good.
Favorite special teams unit to be a part of?
Kickoff return,
Kick
punt
return
return, I want
with the
score a
ball.
touchdown. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing wrong with lead blocking or
Right.
blocking for your brother. We all eat steak at the end of the day, no matter who scores if you on the field. So I feel like just get a touchdown. But like kickoff return, punt return, definitely, because like you get to see guys cut up with the ball and score a touchdown.
Just a wide open play, basically.
Basically,
Favorite return of any kind?
my favorite return was my junior year, the very first play of the season. I caught a 80-yard kickoff return. First play, like first 13 seconds into the season, I scored a touchdown already. So that's probably one I never forget, because like that's like a setting the tone, like just like, all right, we was ready to play, we ready to play. Like I felt like I like that return. And I got a punt return too versus Rush City my senior year. That was my first one in college. So I mean in high school, so I definitely like that one.
Did you get the don't kick it to him treatment?
You said what?
Did you get it the don't kick it to him treatment after that?
Yeah, they definitely like a squid big, or they'll punt it out of bounds. But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't used to be on punt return that much in high school. I was more of a kickoff return guy. We had a dude on defense. His name was Jay, and he used to just go back from corner and go back there. But towards the end of the season, our coach was like, we gotta give him some more touches. So they put me back there, and I like kickoff. I like punt return.
And how far is that drive from Mesquite, by the way, for high
It's
school?
like a 3 hour, like 18 minutes.
So whole family comes down for all the games, or what's that like?
Most of them do. My mom, dad, auntie, grandma, they come down. Aunts, a couple other people come down. My brothers come down, like guys I grew up in high school with. Man, that's good support too. So got a lot of people that come support me down here.
Does that light a fire under you, or is it almost like more stress? Like, oh man, I got to figure out where they are today.
Okay, yeah, that part, yeah, I do be like, oh dang, where my people at? Like I don't see them because there be so many people out there. But then at the end of the day, like I just play. So like they don't really bother me. I be more happy they there. Like they get to see me play today. Like they don't gotta watch on TV. They came to the game. So I just feel like that's even more of a reason for me to play harder. Like my family here get to see them afterwards. So nobody want to mess up in front of their family, especially not
Well, there's always one family member that's significantly louder than the rest, and you can still hear him
my
over your
mom.
mom.
My mom. It's been the same
What's
way.
the go-to line from her?
My freshman year here, it was, why my son ain't there? Put my son in. But then, like, so I was calling, I'm like, Mama, this ain't high school or middle school. Like, you can't be
She
doing
gonna
it.
run down to the field and go.
Yeah. Cause like in high school, middle school, like lower, I was always in. So
Right.
like but in high school, she coming to the game, and I got like maybe like 4 plays, but I'm telling her before she come, I'm like, Mama, I'm only gonna get in on special teams today. Like, but she still came. So shit. Then I want to remember what game that was. I think it was Nevada. We played Nevada last year, bruh. She was behind me. Like she would, put my son in. I'm like, Mama, like stop. I'm like, chill, Mama, like. But she just going crazy. So my mom definitely the loudest person at the game.
Has she ever said something that like you're like not supposed to laugh, and she was being like angry or something like during a game, and you just start cracking up? Has that ever happened?
No,
Maybe high
I
school
be
or
mad. I be wanting to
that?
be quiet. Like she be cussing and some more stuff. I'd be like, bruh. But it's gotten better since I've gotten in. She
Okay.
just goes and chills. Like I scored a touchdown. She woo. Like you hear her. Like I'm like, how? I hear her. But it's your mom though. You hear her voice anywhere. And then she sit like right behind the bench too. So like, Chris, we got to catch that. Yes. I got you. Like, so
Here's a trick. Maybe get her better tickets that are like in the middle of
yeah.
the thing. Be like, Mom, I got you the
Yeah.
upgrade.
Yeah,
Like
got
you don't have to sit all the way
you
in the
got your back suited up and some more stuff.
trick her into it.
Yeah, no doubt.
So coming into this year, don't want to look too far ahead, but do you have some personal goals for yourself? We'll ask about the team goals later, but what is some things that you specifically want to get better at for next year?
What I want to get better at for next year, definitely blocking. I want to take pride in my blocking this year. Um, and then the rest, I don't want to say my goals on the camera, cause
You don't have to say numbers. Yeah, we're good.
yeah, but I definitely have some goals set in my head that I just wanted to keep to myself.
I want to get to the blocking thing too, because being generally probably the smallest guy in the field the most of the time, right? Like, but you
Yeah,
pack a good punch, right?
yeah,
So
definitely.
have you ever snuck up on somebody where they just don't expect it, and it's like,
Oh
bam.
yeah. My freshman year, versus Louisiana, we was doing punt return. I don't know what I was doing. I was backpedaling, and I was just trying to block the dude in front of me, but he beat me. So I caught up to him at the last second. He was finna hit Joey. I just smoked him, and well, I didn't get no flag or nothing. So like I can creep up on some people, but then like I ain't never like I'm trying to like block them and like put them on the ground or
The
like a
pancake,
pancake. I want a pancake with it though.
throw them into the
Yeah, like
bleachers.
that's what I mean. But I'm trying to work on my blocking.
Did you
Like
get
I ain't
those?
trying
Did
to
you
just
get one
stand
in
in the
high
way.
school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely in high school. They didn't even want to like in high school. They didn't even press me. They was like more like 5 yards off.
They
Cause
didn't
like if
want your
they
bad
did,
to
I was gonna
happen.
run past them. Like in high school, it really wasn't no rules. Like if you get pressed, like we finna throw a deep ball, and live with it, and
Yeah.
live fight another play.
Yeah, and that's again part of, and then just sort of like the way this offense works. And traditionally, again, not to keep harping on this, like
Mhm.
receivers were over, 6'2", 6'3", whatever. But I think now the way football's trending, like it doesn't really matter how tall you are anymore, right? Like if you can get open, you can get
Yeah,
open.
long as you I feel like nowadays it's like long as you could play. And I feel like they looking for speed nowadays too. Like I feel like a couple guys in the league helped us out, like help the little guys out too. So I feel like that's good. Like Tank Dell, Tyreek Hill. You got a lot of I'm not gonna go into detail.
No, you don't have to. But which of those guys do you turn their tape on?
I watched Tank Dell, Tyreek Hill. No, I like Tank Dell because like Tank Dell, like he can really like run routes, like he can change the tempo up. And then I also watch Devontae Adams too, because he got good releases off the ball. I'm not big as Devontae Adams, but I like the little split hop he be doing though. So
I feel like he specifically, like he doesn't look like he's running that fast. He doesn't look like he's getting that quick, but he's always open. Like what is it about him that makes? Is it his footwork? Like, how's that
his
happening?
it's his footwork, top of the route. He's just a good receiver. Like you can't guard him. He know too much and he can mix it up too good. And then in the field they got real freedom, so I be seeing him switch his feet and stuff too. So yeah, I feel like he just unguardable in my opinion. Like he top of the route, head nods. Like he just nobody can guard him off the line. Like he just twitchy too.
Split
So
foot release.
I like the little split release he be doing. He be popping them right there at the line. So
I do think like the hang up with all that is like I see it a lot on social media, like
uh-huh.
the one-on-one stuff where the guy's
Yeah.
running a 17-second route or whatever. Like
Yeah.
do you ever, does it ever get to the point where like, all right, I can't take forever down here? Like
Yeah, no, yeah. It's been a couple times like that. Like the quarterback was looking my way, and like you'll run into a couple guys that like have a good couple plays against you. I'm like, all right, he knocked that whole timing off. Like he got me right, but yeah, I just feel like I don't know. Just get
yeah,
open.
feel your way through it.
Yeah, just get open.
Yeah.
Like that's really the biggest thing. Like for me, I just like to say don't get touched. If I don't get touched, yeah, it might be over for you.
So I'm going to assume that you're going to say speed is your number one best characteristic, right? So I'm going to take that away.
Yeah,
How would you, what your next top three things that make you a good receiver? What would you say is number two, three, and four?
my number two is release. I can release. Number three, top of the route. Top of the route, like I can or break you off. And then four is just like I'm a good team player. Like I'm not gonna cause no chaos on the sideline if I ain't getting the ball. I ain't gonna do any of that. Like I'm just gonna keep my head up, keep playing, and I just feel like what I bring to the team, the good mindset. I feel like I'm a great team player.
I think receivers, like obviously, yes, it's frustrating. But you go like, first quarter, I don't get a catch, whatever. Second quarter, I don't get a catch. But there's more to it, right? There's nuance to it. It's like, all right, they're
Um,
taking me away now, but if everybody else starts to perform, then I'm going to be freed up. Like, how hard is it to like calm yourself down essentially? Because I can see how frustrating it would potentially get.
I feel like you gotta know what team you're playing. Like some games, it might not like in the game plan, it might not just
It's
that
not
game
there.
is not there for you. Like
Yeah.
let's say like a couple games, like maybe I'm in, they playing man coverage, outside receivers getting the ball all game. What that goes on next game now the slide getting all the passes. Like you can't be mad at that. Like that's just how it go. Like long as we winning and we got nothing to complain about. Like that's just how I feel. Cause like when they see you on the sideline getting mad and arguing and stuff like that, like I'm just saying from previous like what I've seen around. So it's just like I don't want to be that guy because you just look like, dang, he over there yelling and stuff. Like everybody see you. Yeah, there's no need to be like that.
On the flip side, you get a couple blown coverages, going your way. Like guys on the defense are yelling at each other. Like, how good does that feel?
Yeah, it definitely feel good. Like when you score a touchdown, they looking at each other like, I'm like, yeah, y'all was confused that play. I don't know what y'all was doing, but y'all left me. But I don't complain. I be happy. Yeah. I'll be there.
And then so yeah, flip side too, we see them screaming at each other on the sideline across, you're like, "We got him," right? Like,
Yeah,
that's
like exactly. Like you'll see them over there, all of them arguing. It's like, okay, they all over there mad at each other. We must be doing something good. Like they all yelling. So I was like, keep it up. But then like that's why I say, like you look on our sideline, you see somebody yelling at each other. That's how the other team gonna feel about us too. So like that's why I never want to be one of them guys that just cause all them problems on the sideline and things like that. So yeah.
like a poker face. And now that you've been in the offense long enough, like, you again, without being boisterous and loud and
Right,
angry,
right.
like, do you feel like you now can come to whoever the starting quarterback's gonna be this year, whoever wins that battle,
Mhm.
like, "Hey, by the way, like, we can
Yeah.
run this," or and it may not even be to you.
Or I'll probably just like walk up to him like, "Hey man, hey, I'm beating him backside." Like I'll just walk up to him on some regular approaches. Like people, like everybody mess up. Like
Right.
yeah, he might miss you a couple times wide open, but like he's human too. So like, there's no point to just walk up on him and get the yelling at him. So I'll probably just walk up and be like, "Hey yo, fam, hey, I got him backside. Like hey, he beat." Like I just walk up to him just like that and just keep it calm.
Well, and that's the other thing, like, when you're open, you don't really like, if you make all these, like, waving the arms, all this, like, the
Yeah,
other teams see, like, "Oh, like,
yeah,
we
and
need to see
then
it." So, like, you gotta be a little bit, like,
yeah.
hush hush about it, right?
Not and then not to mention too, like sometimes like people be doing all that, you wide open, and you finally get the ball and then you drop it. Cause like if you did all that, now you don't drop the ball. So I just feel like just stay calm, like through all storms. Like I just feel like that's the best way to go for me, for me personally. Like I just stay calm. Like I know everything all be good.
Do you think that feeds off people? Because again, like, I think the worst thing that can happen is everybody freaks out on the sideline.
Yeah,
A little thing goes wrong, everyone panics. Like,
right.
are you able to exude that to everybody else? Like, hey, like,
Yeah, like in the receiving room, like we just be like, "Hey, bro, like calm down, like we good." Like we'll just like huddle up on the side, we'll talk, like, all right, like flush that play. Like if something bad happen, like flush that, bro. Next play, we good. Like, cause you can't be thinking about what just happened on the last play, and we got to line up and run another one. So that's just how I look at it. So like, it just next play mentality for us, and I just like try to keep everybody positive, real honestly.
do you have a moment you could think of, like, where something bad happened and you're like, all right, relax, and the very next play, it's like, boom, like, something great happens, like, when it only happened because you were able to just, like, flush
I'm
it.
I'm gonna be honest. It was what game was that this year? It was a game this year. Like I was in my head, I was talking to myself. I want to say it was like Georgia State. It was Georgia State. We played Georgia State. Like I wasn't in like for the whole first quarter. I'm like, it's all right, fam. It's good. Then like 5 minutes left in the first quarter, they put me in. I get a touchdown my first play in, like on the sideline over there. I ran like a little zig, little whip route, and came back and I scored a touchdown. And I scored three more that game too. So or two more that game too. So it's like for me, like I stayed calm, then with chirp, then with panic, and I got in and got to do what I do. So I just feel like that's like part of it too.
Was that your favorite game of the year last year?
No,
Or no?
UTSA, UTSA,
What was your favorite game of the year?
UTSA.
And just for everybody to educate, what happened? Why was it your favorite game?
That was my first college touchdown ever. I really should have had three, but I only had two touchdowns that game. I had 154 yards. Like so, for me, like that was one of my favorite moments. Honestly, still to this day, probably because like just looking back on that, like the crowd, the rivalry game. It's just like that was our first time winning too, so it's like beating them, beating UTSA. So it's like that's probably a moment like that's gonna always like I'm always look back on.
That first touchdown, did you know before the ball was snapped, you're like, this is it?
No, no. Let me tell you, bro. Bro. I caught like a screen pass. I took it for 60 and got caught at the one.
Oh
Like I
my!
broke away and I like he hogged me down. Like I got caught at the one. And I was like, bro, I'm not finna score no touchdown. Like I'm like, bro, that was my touchdown right there. Then boom, the next play I get in and I score. I'm like, let's go. Like, I was too happy. Then I caught another pass at the end down there, and I had to reach up and go grab it and like a 360 catch. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I like that game. So all my
Were
favorite
you
game.
going this way when you got caught?
And I was going this way
Okay, I
when
was
I
gonna
got
say
caught.
because you used the
Yeah,
jumbotron
yeah.
here. So
Nuh-uh.
do you do that, by the way? If you're like on a breakaway run, and do you look at the screen to see what's going on? Is that something that is that
I
too hard to
need
do?
to. I probably need to, but like, cause I look back. I don't know. I don't even think I look back, but I look back though. Like every time I break away, I'll be.
You're not supposed to look back, right?
You're not supposed to look back. Don't look back, guys. Like I'm trying to stop looking back, but like I be knowing I'm gone. But I be like, okay. I be trying to make sure I ain't get caught though. But I know I'm fast though. But like I don't know. Like sometimes like in a game, like People fast too, so they be having an extra kick. I'm like,
Everybody's
I'm
fast.
trying to make sure like he ain't coming. So I'm done. Like I told myself this year though, like once I break away, I'm fast enough to score. So don't look back. You just run.
Because it was only gonna slow you down, right?
Right. Because
So
when you looking back, like you supposed to be you running straight, but you gotta keep looking back. That's slowing you down. So yeah, definitely just as soon as I break away, I ain't looking back at all. I'm just gonna run so I get the end zone
score.
and score.
Were we gonna see you on special teams this year? Maybe you're returning, or I don't want to give anything away, but
Yeah,
is that in the cards?
I'm planning on it.
Are you angling for it?
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
What's the strategic way to sort of like get yourself in that? Like, just hey, little reminders every now and then. By the way,
Yeah,
I can go back there. Like,
I was texting Coach Kenny not too long ago. I just sent him a video of me returning when in high school. So I'm like, I'm not saying just get a couple this year. Like just see what he do. Like I'm saying, but I definitely plan on being kickoff return, on punt return. I mean, I'm still. I mean, I get on anywhere, but
right.
my guy, I think Bo like man back there. So yeah, yeah, what it is.
Cool. And like any last messages you want to get out there to maybe people back home, or more specifically, I guess kids in high school who want to be where you are right now. Like, what is the overall message you want them to take away?
All right, so for these final words, I'm gonna say, I want to tell you keep God first, keep your family first, then work on football and let football fall in. And like I said earlier, focus on yourself, don't focus on what everybody else is doing. And then last but not least, focus on your school grades too. That's all I got
That's
for them.
important, man. That can trip you
Oh,
up.
and then for my family back home, I love all you guys. My mom, family members, everybody, dad, love all you guys. I'm a ski horn, miss you guys, and we have a fun year.
And maybe this year we get mom the seat with the back, right?
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
we're gonna put mom a couple rows up this year.
So you thank you so
Yeah.
much, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Appreciate you.
Yep.